YouTube, what's going on? Andrew Darling here, Mr. Darling 4, guys. Samsung Galaxy S7 in the house. I did a hasty, dirty, ugly, terrible unboxing on Periscope. Don't watch that. It was pretty bad. So what I'm going to do now, I've kind of cheated. I do have a lot of my stuff set up, but we're going to go through the unboxing process. So this just arrived today. Generally, you have your little pieces here that are holding it together. So let's talk about the phone a little bit. Of course, LTE, 64 gig quad core, that's that Snapdragon 820, 4 gigs of RAM, 5.1 inch QHD display, 12 megapixel front, or I'm sorry, 12 megapixel rear, 5 megapixel front. Of course, it's IP68 dust and waterproof. 32 gigs of memory. I already have a micro SD card in there, a 128 gig one. It has the Android operating system and Samsung Pay. So Samsung Pay, as you guys, if you remember from my note video, I actually really liked Samsung Pay. I like Samsung Pay simply because it really it's easy to use and it makes you want to use it. So we'll set that over there. Like I said, I have already opened the device. So if you look at just how the device, the box, the packaging, it's pretty clean here. And of course, some of the T-Mobile stuff did actually rip on the box, which I really hate. But if you look here, there's actually a little piece here that holds in, and then the box itself kind of folds open. So it's a little bit different from traditional Samsung, and that's usually a slide up. So as you guys can see here, I already kind of have the device awake here. It is down to 9%, but I've been killing it right now. So I've got Nova Launcher set up on it. Got a calendar on the one side, email on another side. So pretty cool stuff here. We'll go through what's in the box. So normally when you lift this up, and I cheated just to shorten the video a little bit. So when you lift this up, this is going to be in here, and in here is going to be, of course, your SIM tray eject tool, your Galaxy S7 welcome start guide. It's a Galaxy. Some of your owner experiences. Here's your health and safety guide. Here's the handset recycle thing for T-Mobile, and then terms and conditions. So I did that just so we can get that out of the way and I wasn't fumbling with it for too long. You look here, you have your travel adapter here from Samsung. It is the adaptive fast charging, as they call it. Of course, you have your cord here. Now, this is interesting. It's a USB connector. And as part of it, what it actually does is when you set the phone up, okay, you can actually hook this into the charging port down here. Well, if I can get the plastic out of the way. But you hook it into the charging port here, and you actually use the USB end here to connect it to your current device. So it'll actually hardline in and transfer all your stuff over. Really cool. I haven't seen one of these in a device before, but as you guys know, I've kind of been taking a break from buying new devices. I'm kind of in trouble with the old lady for getting this one. And then what's in here is your headphones. So it comes in a cool little black case like this, and then you can see the headphones in there. I'm not going to open it up because I'm just not going to use them, so I'm not going to open them. That's what's in the box. So that's pretty much the unboxing experience. Very cool, very simple, very clean, and I actually kind of like the presentation. So we'll go ahead and fire this bad boy up, and we'll go ahead and we'll look in the settings real quick, and we can go down to see what version. So as you can see here, it is actually running Android 6.0.1. We can go here and play with this for a second, and you'll see the little marshmallow and all that fun stuff. So it is actually running Marshmallow. As you guys know, I have actually been on iOS since about October. So that was actually terrible. Let's actually play here and see if I can get a couple across here. All right, so look at that. And I've experienced a little bit of slowdown. Nothing too serious. And the reason I had the slowdown, so I got 3 on that one. That's pretty solid for a first time go. But let's take an overview just to the hardware. So as you guys can see, you have your standard Samsung stuff down here. You have your home button with the fingerprint scanner. You have back, and you have the recent apps. Down here on the bottom is pretty similar to the S6. You have your speaker grill, micro SD, and your headphone jack. On the left side of the device, as you're looking at it, you have your 2 volume rockers. On the right side is your power button. On the top, you have your micro SD SIM cards tray, or nano SD card, nano SIM and micro SD card, if I could speak this evening. And then you also have a microphone at the top. So here on the back, pretty standard, and it's actually black this year, which is pretty darn cool. So Samsung Galaxy S7, bunch of the FCC stuff, and then you have your flash, your camera. Now, if you look at the actual camera hump, it is much less pronounced. I'm just trying to put my finger, there we go. Let's just do that so we have the light in the background. But if you see here, it's actually much less raised than it has been previously. But overall, I mean, it feels really good. The curves here that you see on the back are very subtle, but they were on the Galaxy Note 5. So this has just kind of been a quick unboxing, hands-on overview here of the Samsung Galaxy S7. So there will be a whole lot more coverage to come in the near future. And this is Andrew Darling, guys. Go ahead and like and subscribe below, and I appreciate it. Talk to you soon.